It's a bit interesting. Got a new video of the new car, the new project car that we have. Why are we looking at these wheels? You'll find out in a moment. These two on the end, well, I just tidied them up. They're going to go in the shed. Anyway, I've had these wheels here for, 20 years or more actually. The reason why is that those wheels, let's look at the S15 for a moment. Oh, beautiful. Love this car anyway. The reason why I have those wheels in the back is because they used to be on this car, which is a 97 SLK. My dad's still driving it. Still a great car. Anyway, he's back on the original 15-inch wheels because reasons. We're going to get back to that. Anyway, the 911 has been sold. There's a big story behind that, which I'll get into one day. Actually, I still have a part of that 911. Here we go. That's all I've got left of the 911. It shouldn't look like that. That shouldn't be broken there, and that thing shouldn't be bent like that. Anyway, those wheels are the reason why I bought this new car. It's this one. Check it out. Like, I reckon this is a highly underrated car. This is going to be my new daily driver. Perfect for just getting me to and from work. I do about 35, 40 kilometers each way every day. And this is going to be really, really comfortable. Bought this one at auction. Talk about how in another video later on. Love buying cars from auction most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't work out quite so well. What are we doing at the moment? Well, I just polished these headlights yesterday. I probably should have taken a video of that, but yeah, I just wanted to get it done. It looked really crappy before. Now it's good. Got my battery tender on here, just making the battery good as new. Anyway, tell you about this car. 2004 Mercedes Benz, of course. CLK320 cabriolet. The code for it is A209. The coupe is C209. This one's done quite a few kilometers. I don't mind buying high kilometer cars. This one's done just over 200,000 K. I bought it because it actually had full books from day one until about 3 months ago. 2 keys. Amazing, condition. We'll talk about that in a moment. Does need a little bit of work. I need to get a roadworthy organised. I've got it booked in for about 4 days time, so I'm scrambling to get tyres. Probably not those ones because they won't pass the roadworthy. My dad's got another Merc with 17-inch tyres, wheels, whatever. I'm going to check them out tonight, and if they've got good tread, I'll swap them onto this car and get it roadworthy, and then put the 19s on, those BBS wheels, beautiful things, and we'll get this one cruising. Anyway, let's talk about this car. Came with 17-inch wheels, pretty crappy tyres, not very good. The disc brakes are grooved, disc rotors are grooved. I may get them machined or replaced, just whatever. It's not a sport car, don't really care. S15, look at that. They are not Brembo brakes. Last owner put a sticker on it. Yeah, so we need to replace tyres. We need to probably do pads and rotors. Doesn't matter, it's cheap, it's good maintenance. Don't skimp on things like wheels and tyres, really important. Rear tyres, actually got a bit of tread left, and the date on these, there we go, upside down, that's 1717. So 17th week, 7th of 2017, that's how you read that. A little bit of tread left, doesn't matter, these wheels won't be really driven on anyway. Rotors as well, a bit grooved, probably change the pads as well. But tell you what, look at the condition of this car. For 200,000 K and 17 years, it's actually pretty good. It's actually really, really good. Anyway, look in the interior. Same kind of thing. Let's go above. Tell you what, I wasn't really sure about the colour of it, looking at the auction photos. I bought this car sight unseen as usual, because, lockdowns and rules, and I'm busy working. I don't have time to go look at a car. Let's just buy one randomly that we haven't seen before, bidding against some random people on the internet, and see what we can get. This is actually about the 4th or 5th CLK I bid on a few coupes, a few cabriolets. What I really wanted, to be honest, was a black colour exterior with a sort of beigey, creamy interior. It's old man, but it actually looks really elegant. Anyway, this one here is I think it's zircon silver exterior with I think they call it cream leather interior. It doesn't look cream, it's more like a light grey. Back seats look like they've never been sat in. Now, I've only done a really light clean of this car interior, but once I've got it roadworthy and I've got some time over Christmas, I'm going to give it a real total interior redo. It's going to look like new. Trust me, it's going to be beautiful. 2-seater, Bucket seat's really nice. There's an armrest there that folds down. There's rear parking sensor. Got the controls here. You can raise and lower the rear roof. What are these things? Don't know. Anyway, black floor mats, which is good. Some people option them with matching floor mats. Not a good idea in a light color car. There's actually quite a lot of room in here. Like I've sat in the back. Compared to the 911, you can fit like an elbow in it. This one you can actually fit a whole person, even me, and I'm a pretty fat guy. So anyway, nice long door. It is two-door, of course, but four-seater. I still love it. Look at the colour of it. I'm going to polish it up a little bit. Door cards, we've got like a burl wood inlay. And again, you know, if I was 20 years old, I probably wouldn't go for it. But I'm not 20 years old anymore. I'm like double that. I'm actually a bit over double 20. Not going to talk about that. I think it looks quite smart, you know. It's sort of ruffled leather. Yeah, it looks really dirty though. Right? I've given it a good sort of clean up with an all-purpose cleaner and microfiber cloth. It's not really doing much. I'm going to come back to that. What do we got here? We've got electric seats with memory function. Even the headrest, right? It's got its own little button to move it up and down. Front window thing. Yeah. All right. Passenger seat. Airbag. Stain. Hopefully we cleaned that up. Flips forward. Easy access into the back. Let's close it up again too. It's tidying up. Now, interior, don't forget, this is not a new car. This is an old car. 2004, right? Ugh. And the thing about it, for a 2004 car, again, like I love old cars. New cars, yeah, fine, right? You buy an old car, it's not really going to depreciate. Your cost will be in maintenance, really. If you buy the right one, you can either make sure it's had the maintenance history done, or you can do it yourself. And you can save a lot of money. This car was like, well under 10,000 Aussie dollars. I'll tell you one day once I've put all the figures together. Anyway, that is the front parking sensor display. We got vents, right? That's good. Wish there were more labels on these buttons, right? So even on a car, this is like 140,000 Aussie dollars when it was new. You spend that much and you still got nothing, like nothing. Well, that one works. Good. Yeah. You can turn on and off a few things, but there were a few options like heated seats, cooled seats, ejector seat, maybe. This is the upgraded Command, I think they called it, stereo. State-of-the-art, 2004. Probably cost someone a couple of grand to option it. It's pretty crappy now, but the great thing about it, I don't have the key with me, otherwise I should have turned this on, but things like nav actually show up there on the display, so it'll tell you, oh, you're heading north on Jones Road, or tell you the radio station that you're listening to. So yeah, it's actually got quite good integration. I still will, of course, put in a doubled-in Android Auto CarPlay unit, the one I ripped out of the 911 before I got rid of that piece of whatever. We've got kind of climate control, left and right temperature, and all the usual buttons here. This sort of fakey, plasticky burl wood, whatever you want to call it. It's okay. Here is the roof control. Lift it up and roof goes back. Push it down and the roof closes. It's also got like this automatic shift transmission, left and right, change the gear kind of thing. Now, when you're buying a CLK, let's say you do want to buy a CLK, do your homework a bit. Some people would say, well, get the latest one you can afford. You know, they've got a bigger number on the badge. It's all better. This is the 320, 3-litre something-ish V6 motor. Really, really common in Mercedes, put it in a lot of cars. And a 5-speed transmission. Now, the 320, this is this one. The one that came after it, about 2005 onwards, was a 350. Now, all it takes is a couple of minutes for you to Google CLK320 engine problem, and you'll come up with things like balance shaft, and also they also had a newer transmission 7-speed. Now the balance shaft issue is a fairly major internal engine problem. One day you're just driving along and your engine disintegrates, and then you throw your car away. Reminds me of my 911. Anyway, expensive problem to have. I am quite happy to get a 320, not a 350, and a 5-speed, not a 7. 7-speed also had various issues too. Anyway. Steering wheel, multi-function. This controls various things on the dash and options like, it's actually pretty good again for 2004. Exterior temperature, speed digitally comes up there. A whole bunch of things like how far you've been driving, how long you've been driving, all that. Volume up, down, hang up your phone. Other controls here. Driver seat, really good shape again. 2004 model, 200,000 kilometers, and look, it's kind of grey. Someone else's bum's been on that for a long time, so I really want to clean it up. And again, the door card, I don't know if you can tell in the video, it's actually pretty grey. It's yuck, you know, it needs clean. Oh my god, look at that. That is filthy. How many shoulders and hands have grabbed this ugh. I don't know I don't even know what to say. Look at the back one, right? So, that's clean. That's not. That's clean. It's cleaner. It's not perfect. No, actually, it's pretty dirty down the bottom. So, explain that to me, right? Yeah, but I tell you what, look at those back seats. It's really comfortable. Sculpted seats. Armrest folds down. I mean, I wouldn't want to go on an hour-long trip on it, but it is perfectly fine for getting around town. Now, this video nearly hit. Oh, it's hit 10 minutes already. I'm sorry. I was just going to do like a 2-minute thing, but you know, start me talking. Now, a lot of these older Mercs have the foot parking brake. Push that down, and that frees up space here. And then when you want to drive off, don't forget to pull that little P thing that will release the parking brake. I think we're just about done. There's a few little issues that I've found. My brother was lucky enough to, or good enough to me, he picked up the car while I was at work, drove it home. He wanted to drive with the roof off, because of course you do. 4-seater cabriolet, what else would you do? But the roof would go all the way down, and then this cover wouldn't quite close. It would stop about here. It would go clunk, stop. And then the car would say, nah, you are not driving like that, because, you know, it's not safe. So the other day I put the roof down, it got stuck. I put it halfway up, put it down again. Guess what? It goes all the way down. Pretty happy about that. So until I can figure that one out, we're just going to do it that sort of clumsy way. But I mean, this is a really, really nice looking car for 17 years old. It's just beautiful. And this one, again, the condition of it, I haven't washed it. My brother just rinsed it with some water because it was disgusting. It's been in the auction yard for like 2 months, covered in grime. But yeah, we'll give this a full detail. Paint correction, sealant, that kind of stuff. We'll get all the poo off the bonnet. But yeah, look, I'll tell you what, absolute bargain so far. I mean, I could be wrong. I could drive this next week and we get the magic white smoke coming out the back and we can't put it back in the car, and then we're in trouble. But no, again, loving it, really am. Looking forward to doing a good interior detail. So, you know, the carpet colour is quite light, and of course it's going to pick up stains. These seats, look, they're just beautiful. I don't think anyone's ever really sat in them. And you've got this sort of weird fabricy stuff here. I don't know how to clean that. I'm going to have to do a bit of research and find out. So this is the new project car for the channel. I don't know if I should call it project car, really daily driver car. But this is, yeah, something I'm looking forward to. And like I said, those wheels over there, the BBS CH model, 19-inch. Just need a couple of tyres. One of them's popped. They're going to go on here. It's going to look amazing. What else we're going to do? Probably drop it maybe just an inch. Daily driver, remember. But those wheels there should fit on here. They used to be on that. They actually came off a bloke's Audi S4, I think I remember. Like I said, I bought those wheels like in 1998, 99 maybe. And they just look at it. Real classic wheel. Not too busy, not trendy, whatever. Let's see. I've got that propped open now. Anyway, motor, kind of important. Now, I haven't touched this at all. All I'm doing is just charging the battery using my C-Tech. You should always have a C-Tech. It's a great old thing. Oh yeah, was looking for an oil dipstick, right? And you'd think, okay, first thing you do, you buy a car, you check the oil, make sure it's got some oil in it, have a look at the colour. And I thought, okay, maybe that might be it. No, it's a plug. I don't know what it does. And I'm looking around the rest. Where is the oil dipstick? I can't find a damn thing. Do your Google research as usual. Google research, right? So it's got one of those stupid electronic, turn the car on and let the car tell you. I mean, what the hell is wrong with having a stupid dipstick? Works fine in that car, right? Good enough for Nissan. Love that car. Anyway, just put a bloody oil dipstick in. Why are you taking that sort of away from me, right? Coolant reservoir, yeah, I'll check that. I don't think I've ever owned a V6, so yeah, anyway, easy to work on. Unlike stupid 911 where the engine like upside down, back to front, you've got to crawl underneath every time you want to do anything. Nice and easy. You can go from the top. It's clean. It's nice. Oh yeah, love this thing. Again, only had it 2 or 3 days. We'll see how it pans out. But yeah, beautiful condition. Like no signs. Oh. Now I don't know. I don't know if the boot's going to open because I haven't got the key. But the boot, right? It's like amazing, yeah. Righty. So you hear that rattle when I slam the door? That needs fixing. Looks like the window regulator or something's a bit tick-tocking. Whatever. Not good. So, right, have a look at that. Again, 17-year-old car. The carpet is in amazing condition. That is an original warning triangle. You never see them. Right, they just go. The plastic trim around that, beautiful shape. A little bit rough around there, that's fine, that'll tidy up. I gave it a bit of a wipe down, but you know, that is glossy like anything. It's all clean, it's all neat. No signs of panel damage or anything. Original carpet as well, from what I can tell. You got a first aid kit, right? And then there's this spare bulb. The last owner, I think, really put a lot of care into this. Like I said, it's got receipts from everything. It's got the original jack. It's got a spare tyre. The boot floor, no signs of respray or anything like that. That's a bit of seam sealer. That's fine. Right. Anyway, I'm done. I'm going to go and eat something. But I'm just kind of excited. It's a really cool thing, this one. Two schools of thought with old European cars. Don't buy them. Going to be expensive. You spend all your money maintaining it. Yeah, BS, mate. You can look after these things easy if you are reasonably competent. You've got a basic set of tools and rubbish there. You can research everything on Google, especially old cars. Other people have had problems. They'll tell you how to fix it. And if they don't tell you how to fix it, okay, then maybe you've got to do some work, pay a mechanic, whatever. But again, cruising around in this for a few $1,000. Yeah, I'm happy. How long am I going to keep it? I don't know. Probably a year, maybe 2. I get bored easily. So, yeah, 3 years is definitely my limit for most things. The 911, I had that 3 years. I bought that in 2018. That had to go because, unfortunately, major engine problems like that, those things, yeah, pretty upsetting, really, because that's the intake valve from cylinder 6 on a 1999 Porsche 911 cabriolet. Again, of course, I like cabriolets. People say, oh, hairdresser's car, whatever. Look, I don't care what people think of me. When I drive that, or I drive that, and the roof is down, and the weather, like, it's a beautiful day, sun's in your hair if you're lucky enough to have hair. I don't have any hair. It just makes your day so much better. Cabriolets are amazing. If you can get one, own one, just do it, right? Don't care about what other people think, say, do. Don't worry about practicality, all right? You can fit at least, I don't know, 2 litres of milk in the back, another 2 litres of milk in the back. You don't need a partner. Just drive yourself around. Thank you very much. I will keep you updated.